what our shot's going to do here. So how do you feel about, tell me a little bit about your mental game and how strong it is.
I know it could be better. I have a tendency to look at the worst possible outcome, and I think that affects me a lot. Instead of just hitting the shot that I need to hit, I think about the negative, like don't want to pull it left or don't want to push it right. Okay, that's one of the biggest things with me. Horrible.
So one of the best recommendations I can make for that is what we use, is what we call it, the old saying, aim small, miss small. So like you're saying, when you stand on a tee shot, same here with the chip shot we're about to make, you see all the bads. And what are you focused on? You're focusing on the water hazard, the bunker. You're focusing on all those things, and most of the time you're going to hit it right towards those things because that's what you're thinking about. That's what your brain is telling you where you're going to hit the shot. So that's what it's focused on. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to focus your brain on the correct thing and a small target to pick out. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. So I want you to describe to me, we've got this chip jar ahead of us here. I want you to describe to me what you would do in this situation. How does it look to you?
Okay. It kind of seems straightforward, but I know it's not because it's uphill. If you don't land it far enough, it's not going to release enough. It's going to kind of hit the hill and stop. But outside of that, it's like I just kind of play feel wise. So I guess I'm not really picking out a target.
Yeah.
So kind of.
So let me walk you through a quick, good style of use your mental imagery here. So what we've done is we first decided the yardage of the shot, how far we got to hit it. We realized that we've got to take our wedge, we're going to chip, and then we've decided the club. That's the second part. So when you're taking the full swing as well, you're going to decide your yardage, you're going to decide your club. And once those are decided, next you're going to move on to your target. So here I'm seeing you pick the target that's just in front off the edge of the green, maybe a couple feet, and then we pick a piece of grass or a spot that's a little lighter, a little darker that you can find that you feel is comfortable, and you think that shot will release all the way to the hole. Okay. Right? So now once you pick that target, we're going to paint a line as if the ball was taken on. You were standing back. You're going to stand back here, and you're going to imagine yourself hitting the shot, and you're going to paint a line with your mind of your favorite color or whatever color you want. And we're going to imagine that you're going to watch the ball come from the chip, land on the green, roll out, and go in the hole. You always want to visualize it going in the hole. You don't ever want to visualize it getting close, or you don't ever want to visualize it any other way. You want to make sure that you always visualize the ball going in the hole to build your confidence as much as possible. So when you execute this shot, you'll know exactly what went wrong. Because in your mind, you've decided this is the perfect shot. And then it'll help you kind of judge as you go through, like, okay, maybe these greens are a little fast, or these uphills are a lot slower than I think. So later on, you can adjust your mental game to that. But it also adds a lot of confidence, because when you execute the shot the way you see it, you feel more confident in yourself and your ability of just striking a golf ball. Because you say, I'm going to hit this shot here, it's going to go here, and then it goes there, you're going to make yourself feel better. So I want you to step back, take a step back, and I want you to walk me through exactly what I just talked about. So first we've decided the wedge and the chip shot. Now we're looking at the target.
I've got a 56-degree wedge, so I know it's going to, it's going to be a little bit higher shot coming in there. I've got a little off-color spot that I'm looking at right here that I think if I fly it there, it'll probably release up the hill. It's about halfway on between the hole and the fringe here. So I'm looking at that spot there. And it's actually a pretty good spot because it's a little bit left of the hole. So this hole, looking at it, looks like it's probably going to move a little bit to the right if it lands on the green.
How many hops do you see? How many bounces do you see with the ball before it begins to roll out?
See, like probably 3 hops, and then it'll start rolling out, and hopefully roll out up the hill. So.
Yeah. So now that's correct. You've done everything correctly. Now, last thing is we got to remember, like I said, we got to imagine the ball going to the hole. So hopefully it'll roll up the hill. We want it to say it'll go in the hole.
Okay.
So we're always trying to, what the middle game is building your confidence. So I want you to complete that entire, and now we've got to do this quickly because obviously when we're on a golf course, we don't have this much time to sit, talk, and debate about it. It's got to go fast. So I want you to start from the beginning. I want you to stand where you are. I want you to pick your spot, paint your line, take a practice swing, and then I want you to execute.